Hello guys, my name is the CC. New quest release poll. The quest is called A Kingdom Divided. Old School Runescape is doing an amazing work towards new quests, and this one looks quite challenging to complete. To complete A Kingdom Divided, you'll need to have completed the following quests: X marks the spot, the Depths of Despair, the Queen of Thieves, the Ascent of Arceuus, the Forsaken Tower, Tale of Arcturus, Architectural Alliance. You'll also need the following skill levels: 45 Agility, 52 Thieving, 52 Woodcutting, 50 Herblaw, 42 Mining, 38 Crafting, and 35 Magic. Upon completion of the quest, you'll be rewarded with 2 quest points, 10,000 Experience Lamp, Current Castle Respawn Point, 20 additional Carret's memory charges. New Arceuus spells, which are new poll block from Jagex. They are planning Arceuus Spellbook Rework. In the current Arceuus Spellbook, there are reanimation spells for each creature that can be reanimated, making a grand total of 22 spells. With the rework, these spells would be replaced by 4 new reanimation spells. There would be a basic, adept, expert, and master reanimation. For each of the reanimations have their own requirements. Basic reanimation can be used to reanimate the ensouled heads of goblins, monkeys, imps, minotaurs, scorpions, bears, and unicorns. Requires 16 magic, costs 4 body and 2 nature runes to cast, and as well grants 32 magic experience. Adept reanimation can be used to reanimate the ensouled heads of dogs, house druids, ogres, giants, elves, trolls, and horrors. Requires 41 magic, costs 4 body, 3 nature, and 1 soul rune to cast, as well grants 80 magic experience. Expert reanimation can be used to reanimate the ensouled heads of Calphites, Dagonauts, Bloodwells, Tigazar, and demons. Requires 72 magic, costs 1 blood, 3 nature, and 2 soul runes to cast. Grants 138 magic experience. And the last, master reanimation, can be used to reanimate the ensouled heads of Aviances, abyssal creatures, and dragons. Requires 90 magic, costs 2 blood runes, 4 nature runes, and 4 soul runes to cast the spell. Grants 170 magic experience. Personally, I think that this idea is perfect and the poll should pass. Teleport spells. Most of the teleport spells will be unchanged with this rework. However, a few will be replaced to make them more useful. These teleports can be turned into magic tablets. Library of Arceuus teleports to the north of Grand Library in Arceuus. Requires 6 magic, costs 2 earth and 1 law rune to cast. Grants 9 magic experience. Replaces the previous Lumbridge Graveyard teleport. Existing Lumbridge Graveyard magic tablets, Portal Chambers of Nexus teleport would convert to new location. Graveyard of Heroes teleports to the southeast corner of the Graveyard of Heroes. Requires 17 magic, costs 1 earth, 1 watcher, and 1 law to cast. Grants 16 magic experience. Replaces the previous Drainer Manor teleport. Existing Drainer Manor magic tablets, Portal Chambers of Nexus teleports would convert to the new location. Kebos Swamp teleports south of the shrine in Kebos Swamp. Requires 48 magic, costs 1 earth, 1 law, 1 soul rune, and grants 50 magic experience. Replaces the previous Frankenstein's Castle teleport. Existing Frankenstein's Castle magic tablets, Portal Chambers, and Nexus teleports would convert to the new location. The following teleports will not be changed as part of the rework: Arceuus Home teleport, Battlefront teleport, Mind Altar teleport, Respawn teleport, Solve Graveyard teleport, West Ardougne teleport, Harmony Island teleport, Cemetery teleport, Barrows teleport, and Ape Atoll teleport. New spells. With the rework, various new spells will be added. To use them will require completion of A Kingdom Divided. Some of these spells will introduce new mechanics to the game, so let's cover those before continuing. Corruption. When a player is corrupted, they will start to lose prayer points over a short amount of time. After 6 seconds, 1 prayer point is drained. After another 6 seconds, 2 prayer points are drained. After another final 6 seconds, 3 prayer points are drained. If a Mark of Darkness has also been cast, the occurrence of corruption happens every 3 seconds instead. Resurrection. To perform a resurrection spell, players will need to equip a Book of Death. If the Spellbook Rework passes in the poll, this magic book would be obtained as a reward from a Kingdom Divided, acting as an upgrade to the completed Karat's memories. The Book of the Dead would provide +8 magic attack and +5 prayer bonus. Completion of a Kingdom Divided is required to equip the book. Resurrection spells can be cast on various defeated undead creatures, bringing to life an undead thrall that will aid you in a battle. This will require runes and prayer points to perform, and only one thrall can exist at a time. Thralls will remain active for one game cycle, 0.6 seconds, for every magic level the caster has when the spell is cast. For example, if a thrall is resurrected when your magic level is 60, it will last for 36 seconds before dying. A resurrected thrall will not act like a typical follower. They will wander the area where they were created and attack anything the player attacks, providing the target is within range. Whether these mechanics should be available all over the game world and in every situation is something that Jagex considering. Here are some possibilities. Doesn't work in PvP, only works within Korand and Kebo's lowlands, does work in single combat areas. All of the spells are in old school Runescape page. I will leave a link in the description because there's 20 of them and we don't have time to go in depth about them in this video. Prayer offerings. A common request within the community is for ashes of fallen creatures to have more uses. With the addition of demonic offering, Jagex likes to introduce demonic ash. This new ash would replace the ash that usually drop from certain creatures. It can be scattered into the air for a small amount of prayer experience, much like burying bones, or used with a demonic offering spell for 3 times the base amount of given when scattering. Demonic ashes would not work with prayer altars or ectofontes. Impish ash would give 4.5 prayer experience, fiendish ashes 10 prayer experience, lesser ashes 15, greater ashes 35, black ashes 72, necrial ashes 72, abyssal ashes 80, and hellhound ashes 110. Equivalent to hydra bones, these would drop from Cerberus only. As well, Jagex looking towards changing shayzen area. The main problem Jagex sees is buildings are too big. Many of the buildings in shayzen are as large as the entire town in other parts of the game. Buildings look temporary. The buildings in shayzen are not actually buildings at all but tents. Blocking isn't clear. Blocked areas of the map that players can't walk on are not clear. The city feels inconsistent. Shayzen is both a military camp and a city at the same time, with no clear divide between the two. How Jagex wants to reduce Shayzen Village, I will leave a link in the description for you to see. As well, they want to implement agility rooftop courses in Shayzen Village. First section of the course requires 5 agility to complete, 8,500 agility experience per hour. Second section of the course requires 48 agility to complete, 30,000 agility XP per hour. The Shayzen agility course would include a number of obstacles you will need to navigate: tight ropes, monkey bars, zip wires, long jumps. Well, I think that Shayzen Village should be definitely changed. It looks just way too big for no purpose. And other changes are really cool and promising. This is it for this short video. I hope that you enjoyed watching. If you did, smack that like button, subscribe for future uploads, and as always guys, have a nice day.